Well, hello. What's going on, people? What's going on? What is up? Yes, y'all, I am in another hotel. Y'all know my life is nothing but traveling, and we are here. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? I am here, um, at another hotel. Hold on, let me get my, you know, if you're a traveler like me, you know when you go to certain hotels, you get used to certain amenities. The DoubleTree cookie, if you don't stay that, hey cookies, speaking of cookies, hey Bobo, if you used to travel and you go to, I like to frequent Hilton establishments. So, when you go to DoubleTree, they always give you the cookie. I mean, they're supposed to. Those of us who are Hilton Honors members. Anyway, what is going on? I only have a little bit of time this morning, but I promised myself that I will come as often as I can to do what I do. Hey Jason, what's good, bruh? Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim, Tracy. Speaking of Tracy, let me look here. Chicken, get your chicken here. And let me see if she's wearing a new shade. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. Hold on. Let me look here. Chicken. Get your chicken here. Let's see. So, oh, well, looky here. That, that young lady got some blue on her. Oh, boy. I see you. Who put that blue on you, girl? Who put that blue on you, girl? I see y'all. Welcome, Tracy. I have not yet added her to the mod squad chat, but we'll add her to the mod squad chat so she can y'all put some shoutouts in the chat for her. We all got the other day, when I was in New York, had a good time. Anyway, um yeah, y'all put some shoutouts in the chat for her. We had a good time. We had a good time. I just wanted to make sure. Did you even notice, Tracy, that you had a new shade on you? So, hey, drinks with D. Hey, Volvo. Hey, Cookie. So, yeah, we're gonna get into some things. What are my snacks for today? Of course, my double tree cookie. But I also have some high chews. I got the watermelon high chews, and I have some grape high chews. Cause high chews are so good, y'all. They're just so good. Anyway, let's get into the thing. Hey, Cams, boo. No, that's not how you get rich around these parts. No, you fill me with some peen, then you might get rich. If you give me your wrench, then you can get a wrench. Literally. Mm. Listen, it's Silly Saturday. We're here to be silly, do all the things, talk about all the things. Hey, little baby. Hey, boo. Hey, Patty Duke. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Good morning, y'all. Shondo's around the chat. Shondo's in and around the building. We are here. Let me pull up my agenda for today. Oh, chat. I don't even got that long, y'all. I got about a good, I got to get out of here by 12 o'clock. I have to, because I got somewhere to be. So I ain't even got that much time with y'all today. But we're going to do what we can, do what we do. Oh, I forgot to send. Stupid L Teddy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. So y'all, um, we got some stories that we gonna get into. And I ain't even got that many stories, y'all. I really don't. I hold on. Oh, okay. I only got like two or three stories, y'all. Like I got one, two, three, and and then the last one is three stories actually for that last one, but it's all the same thing. So they all kind of fall into one story. So we only got a couple stories that we're not gonna be here long. But y'all know how dangerous it is. Y'all know how dangerous it is when I don't have a whole lot of stories. Y'all get to telling me stuff to talk about, and we get way out of control. So listen, mm, I feel like I'm not high enough. Hold on, y'all. I feel like I need to put this on top or something. Maybe that's better. Oh, no, no, so put on underneath here. Oh well, we did have a great time, Tracy. We really did. I was wondering when you were going to get your rent. I guess Shondos are good. So Shondo times two. Yeah, Shondos are good. Anyway, speaking of Shondos, we do have a couple palette cleanses. Not too many, just a couple. Just a couple. We'll do what we got to do. We'll make it happen with the ones that we do have. All right, so let's start off with something. Dear God, let's start off a little light, and then we'll get into some sugar spikes. And yeah, so this first story made me smile and laugh. So, as you all know, Wimbledon is on underway over across the pond in the UK, and so down to the Wimbledon tennis courts. Apparently, fans at Wimbledon are hooking up, fucking in the club's prayer and quiet rooms. Let me read that again. Fans down to the Wimbledon are hooking up, fucking in the club's prayer and quiet rooms. This is according to the New York Post, y'all. I listen. I don't just read the story. Hey, LaDonna, just read the story. Just read the stories for you. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just giving y'all what's given to me. So, this is according to the New York Post. Wimbledon spectators are hooking up and having relations in the prayer rooms. The prayer rooms are supposed to be sacred, but it's now turned into hookup rooms. Insider Insiders report that amorous fans have been sneaking into the new prayer rooms at the All England Club for a spot of saucy doubles. Disheveled couples have been spotted leaving the sacred space looking rather more flustered than they did when they went in, with oohs and ahs heard from the booths. One visitor told the New York Post that he spotted a man and a woman leaving one of the rooms with, quote, big grins, end quote, on their faces as they headed back to watch some tennis. Quote, She was in a long, flowing summer dress, and there was no doubt as to what they'd been up to, end quote, said the visitor. An All England Club spokesman did not comment on the alleged hookups, but told the Post, quote, our quiet room is an important part of our efforts to ensure that Wimbledon is for everyone. This inclusive space is used for a variety of reasons, including to support those with additional needs and to support any religious requirements or quiet reflection. End quote. The Wimbledon website describes the new facility as, quote, a space where guests can retreat for a moment of private meditation, prayer, or reflection, or simply to escape the crowds around the grounds, end quote. Each prayer room is equipped with two armchairs, a foldaway table, and a phone charging facilities. Signs on the door can be adjusted to read engaged, but there are no locks, and some occupants have been interrupted, according to a source. This is getting so good. Weirdly, Wimbledon has become famous for fans' X-rated encounters, which have typically taken place in the park opposite the All England Club. This year, local residents have tried to stop frisky encounters in Wimbledon Park by putting up a sign that reads, quote, game, sex, and match, no thanks, end quote. Uh, Listen, what it sounds like to me, what it sounds like to me, what it sounds like to me is that they're setting up the scenes for OnlyFans videos. Maybe y'all got two armchairs, y'all got a foldaway table and stuff like that. Y'all setting up, y'all got a phone charger in there, like a place for you to charge your phone. Baby, that's OnlyFans set up. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I know full well that if listen, now you got to have a little bit of change to make your way over there to England because you got to book you some plane tickets and you got to get tickets to Wimbledon, which are not cheap. Tickets to Wimbledon are not cheap. I will have you know. But what I'm saying is, this sounds like y'all done set up a stage for OnlyFans video. Motherfuckers getting their back blown out. Then you got the park across the street where they say Wimbledon Park, where they say bitches be fucking and shit in there. Listen, listen. Wimbledon. That's why they want them to know that right there. I see what you're doing, Wimbledon. Now y'all know it's a requirement at Wimbledon that they wear all white. Wimbledon is the only tournament where you can't wear whatever you want. You must wear tennis whites. They don't even let you wear anything but white at Wimbledon. But I see why. Because if you wear another color, evidence of what you've been doing and what you done had going on might end up on your clothes. But if you have all white, it's a little harder to see because it might blend in. Even though once that stuff kind of dries, it does kind of turn kind of a off-white, yellowish eggshell kind of deal, you know? I don't know. Uh, Listen, I'm here. I just want to go down to the Wimbledon as a tennis player. Not rated in the black draws. Jesus. Oh Lord, oh dear God. Mm. I just want to go, not because, like I say, I do love to play me some good tennis, but I've only played on a grass court once in my life. I will say that I've only played on a grass court once in my life. But put the heifer on the folding table so it's not grass stains on the back of the shirt. Right. They don't set it up. Cha- Where am I at now? Um, in undisclosed locations. Child, you know I'm always traveling. Hey Sabrina, baby, they done set up a whole breeded raw setup. A whole baby. Let me set this scene for y'all. This breeded raw scene for y'all, okay? So what they do is because this is the whole sex scene, okay? They got all this set up for you. So what you have is you start off across the street at no, you start off in Wimbledon, okay? You start off in one of the prayer rooms or quiet rooms. You go in the quiet room. Well, no, you start off in the bleachers. Let me. Okay, I got it. I got it now. It all came to me. You start off in the bleachers. Okay, you watching a tennis match. You listening to the grunts. Ah, uh, uh, Y'all know how I go at tennis. Then you see one good piece of trade across from you and listening to that, ah, uh, 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 gets you all hot and bothered. In your hot and botheredness, looking at your piece of whoever you gonna knock down, y'all get up, do the eyes at each other from watching the tennis match. Y'all get up, y'all walk down to the prayer rooms. It's already a phone there, phone charger there. There's already a table and two chairs. Baby, y'all get to strip it. Well, no, first you sit in the chairs, one person on their knees giving sloppy toppy. Then after y'all finish with the sloppy toppy, you throw the other person on said table, blow their back out. Then in the middle of you blowing someone's back out, opens the door somebody, oh shit, y'all doing such and such. Oh, let me join. Now you got a whole threesome going on. The scene gets so much better. But then some hating ass heifer opens the door, sees the threesome going on. Oh my God, what's happening? Y'all quickly pull up y'all pants, pull up y'all clothes, take the phone with y'all, still filming, and go across the street to Wimbledon Park where you can finish off the festivities. So that's how I would. I just wrote you the whole script, and the title is Wimbledon Whites or Tennis Whites, I should say, either Wimbledon Whites or Tennis Whites. But I feel like if it was called Tennis Whites or Wimbledon Whites, it would have to be some interracial garbage that I would not be here for. Hey, Mr. Pisces. Not a P Valley script. No, it's not a P Valley script. I'm telling y'all what's going on down to the Wimbledon. And for those who came in late, according to fans and spectators, these new quiet rooms or prayer rooms down to the Wimbledon are being used for people to fuck in. People are snatching people up, going in there and fucking. They also have a park across the street, Wimbledon Park, where people fuck all the time, and the residents are getting mad. So they put a sign up that said "Game Sex Match, no thanks," to try and deter people from going. That sounds like the title of the porn scene right there. I'm just saying, "Game Sex Match." Hey, nappy child, boo. Well, you done been hiding, geared. Wimbledon, the Wimbledon tennis tournament over in England. Child, they over there in the prayer closet, honey. Child, do you take the requisite prayer cloth in there with you to wipe up afterward? Because you need a prayer cloth to wipe up afterward. Just a mess. A goddamn mess. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my phone on the charger. Just a goddamn mess. A damn mess. That is not where I'm at. It's me, D. That's not where I'm at. Child. Not Lil Murder and his homeboy doing the most. Let them people live. I know you're gonna let them people fuck. Child. Yeah. Apparently, that's what's going on down to the Wimbledon. You heard it here. And now, with that being said, it's time for a palate cleanser. There you go. Time to cleanse said palate. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Here's another palate cleanser. Praise God. Child. What? Um, all right. So those are our palate cleansers. The first two palate. I told you I don't have that many, so don't be looking for a whole lot. All right. So, um, what's our next story? Let's see here. I should have been doing that while the palate cleanser is going. Child. Listen, y'all. I'm here for all parts of. Don't you listen? I just got a text message, right? Now, yeah, text message. Don't you hate? Listen, I'm gonna take them. I hate auto payments. I really hate auto payments because it's just so, because sometimes you forget that you have auto payments set on certain bills, and not that you don't have the money, but you just be like, damn, there goes another couple $100. And the text message be so disrespectful. Thank you for your payment of dot 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 dot. Appreciate it, boo. Girl, I did tell you you could take my money. I mean, I guess I did tell you you could take my money if I sent you my bank information. But yeah, girl, I just hate. I'm gonna take them off auto pay. I hate auto pay. I hate it. Uh, right. Let me take my time giving you my money. I can wait till the last minute. Yeah. Patty Duke, you a mess. Y'all know it's the comments. Oh yeah, today, ladies and gentlemen, is Nappy Child's birthday. Nappy Child, I mean, you can put your Cash App in the chat if you want to. Y'all say happy birthday to Nappy Child. Today is her birthday. We are hoping that the head mod is having herself a good day. Child. Yeah. Child. I'm just scrolling through some of these good comments. Child, that auto page is child, child. Y'all don't do y'all have the same issues with auto pay like I do? Like I just hate it. It be cutting into the drink. Like you could be out somewhere, be done planned your day, be like, girl, I'm gonna go party tonight, or I'm about to go buy me an outfit. Next thing you know, you get this text message and you hear the little Price is Right song. Do 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 do. Girl, you ain't shit. Chum, chum. I see everybody giving a happy B-Day text. Chum. That auto pay. Child, I got money though. I ain't worried. I see that's why I brought extra money. So y'all don't play with me. Speaking of money, that's a great segue into our next story. So an American Airlines passenger is accused of stealing $10,000 mid-air from fellow flyers. According to People magazine, an American Airlines passenger has been accused of stealing $10,000 in cash from other flyers during a trip from Buenos Aires, Argentina to Miami on Tuesday. Diego Sebastian Radio allegedly also stole more than $14,000 in Argentine pesos, which only adds up to about $110 in US dollars, and two credit cards from two other passengers during the July 5th flight, stated a court filing obtained by the Daily Beast and the Insider. In an email to People, an American Airlines spokeswoman confirmed details of the incident. Quote, American Airlines Flight 900 with service from Buenos Aires to Miami was met by law enforcement and Customs Border Protection agents upon arrival in Miami due to reports of possible theft by a customer on board. In The individual was taken into custody by Customs and Border Patrol agents, according to Laura Masvidal, a spokeswoman for American Airlines. Um, Diego Radio. How is your last name Radio? I guess. Diego Radio was arrested according to the court documents after missing items were found in his possession. After the missing items were found in his possession, at least one flight attendant noticed his suspicious activity mid-flight, according to an affidavit signed by a passenger, noting that Radio initially paced the aisle of the plane and then took an unassigned seat near one of the victims. The alleged crime was discovered when a flight attendant asked the passenger to check her belongings and discovered that several items were missing. Other members of the flight crew also reported Radio's behavior to Customs and Border Patrol agents upon landing in Miami, added the filing. The flight came at a t- I'm sorry, the flight came at the tail end of a month of travel woes for the airline, which canceled hundreds of flights due to staffing shortages and maintenance issues. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm out of town right now. As someone who does a whole lot of flying, hey Boogie L, let me help y'all understand something. It's no way in everything that is holy that a bitch gonna steal shit from me. I try not to have carry-on luggage. For me, the only carry-on I'm gonna have is my book bag, and I don't put my book bag up there. I put my book bag that have my laptop and stuff underneath the seat in front of me, so my feet is usually resting on it. I don't care how sleep I am. Like you got to be sleeping pretty hard for somebody to steal, because what it sounds like is like, where was he stealing his money from? I don't keep money in my um in my baggage. I keep my money on my person in my pocket. Now it could have been a woman and she could have had a purse. And so maybe it was in her purse and maybe he stole it out her purse. don't know, but my money is on my person, on my body, in my pocket. Bitch, my credit cards and shit is in the wallet on me. Girl, I wish if I feel a bitch trying to go into my pockets, I'm gonna think one of two things. One, bitch, you trying to get killed, it. Or two, you trying to feel on me on the slide and I might be here for it. Y'all ain't never did the pocket trick with your man. Where you say, "Oh, let me get that out your pocket," and then while you getting stuff out the pocket, you just, feeling all on his meat. Y'all ain't never did that. I know y'all have. I ain't even worried about it. But I'm just saying, I try to listen. Hey, Anton, what's good, bruh? Listen, I done flew on some long flights. The chances of me really falling into some real sleep, I might nod off a little bit. I might close my eyes to get rest. But let's be clear, I ain't sleep like that because I always try to get an aisle seat. And even if I am asleep, some heifer, some whore is always up and down. It's always somebody going to the bathroom. So they got to pass by you and brush up against you and that wake you up. And this next person whose hips and fat is too wide to get through the thing is always damn near taking your arm off while they trying to make it to the bathroom. So I'm just saying. So I could never sleep that hard anyway on a plane. What I'm not gonna have is I'll take a window seat, but what I'm not gonna have is letters. Now, if you fly, coach, they have ABCDEF normally. So I'm not going to be in B and I'm not going to be in E. If you see the letters B or E, wrong answer. I really don't like the window seats A and F because if you're in the window seats, it takes a whole lot to get out and go to the bathroom. Like two whole people got to get up, get in the aisles. It just be a lot. And then to get back in, you got to, and then if the people in front of you don't let they chair back, it's just a whole thing. So I'm just like, give me C and D. That's what you want. You want C and D. And I ain't even that big. So I couldn't even imagine being somebody of a certain size and not having C or D. I'd be done lost my life. Mm-mm. Child, I'm paranoid too, little baby. Like, I don't know y'all people. I have on my mask every time I go on a flight. A bitch brush up against me too hard. I put one time this lady was brushing up against me while she was trying to go to the while she was waiting for the bathroom. And I just girl, get off me. Oh, do you know that's that universal black person side eye? Like when they be like, girl, get off me. you know, hey Amber, child, you gotta let people know. Child, I'm just saying. Now, I do remember one time there was this tall man waiting for the bathroom one time. And they tell you don't wait in the line. Go back to your seat and come back later. But he didn't want to wait. And like his meat was like right here. Like and I kept turning to look at like it was like right here. Like right here. Hey Fran J, it was like right here. And I'm like, oh. Child. But listen, hey Nicole Stevens, C and D is what you want. You don't want no B and you definitely don't want B and E. Some people like A and F because they like to take pictures or they like to look out the window. But even those people get on my goddamn nerves. You know how sometimes you can have like an early morning flight and you trying to not necessarily sleep, but you trying to like rest your eyes and just get a good little light cat nap and not, be bothered. And this bitch want to have the window open and you getting blinded by this. fucking ray of sunlight in your goddamn eyes, and you want to choke the shit out of them, but you can't because they at the window seat and they control whether or not the windows is up or not. And that window seat, that if you had a window open, it's adding extra heat and shit in the goddamn um fuselage or whatever. I just, baby, it's hot. Close that goddamn window. Clo- Listen, I don't have no problem if you had the window seat cam, but what you're not gonna do is have this window open the whole time with all this heat coming in here and this sun blinding the shit out of our ass. I'm not here for it. Nightlight readers do be killing the vibe too, because it'd be good and dark, and you'd be like, oh, I might can get me a little cat nap in, and the bitch got on the guy there, and then be some bitch right next to you, and this shit be right in your eyeball. Like they trying to dilate your pupils or some shit and give you an eye exam. I just can't. God, on my damn nerves. And this is coming from somebody who fly all the time. Girl, Cam said we all gonna be hot. No, I remember I remember one time we was in I forgot where we was going, but we had landed. And so you know when you land, depending on where you at, I'm usually in the back. I don't first class, I don't feel like paying all that money for first class because we all gonna get that at the same time. I listen, if I did the right thing, I'd have brought me a drink in my flask on the plane, and that's just gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, um, and how do you get a drink on your in the flask on the plane? I'm glad you asked. You bring your flask. It got to be empty because TSA is here for it. When you get there, you go to the bar. When you get to the bar, can I have three? Can I have two shots right away? You take them two shots. You pour it in there. Good. You pour it in your flask. Great. Can I have two more shots? Great. Here you go. And after that, you got enough to last you in the plane. That's four shots right there to last you on the plane. And when they bring your little soda or whatever, let me go ahead and pour this on in now. Call it a goddamn day. Secrets to the trade, child. Somebody who be done traveling a lot. Anyway, well, we was going we was getting off the plane and you know, you got to wait for the people to get off. And you know, it's always those stupid ass people. We all way in the back, but as soon as the plane get to the tarmac, or as soon as it get to the gate, this bitch standing up. We way back in seat 43. Bitch, you got at least 20 to 30 minutes before you get off this fucking plane. What the fuck are you standing up for? Like you really finna get off and you finna skip all these people. Anyway, um, so the flight attendants had to come on the thing and say, hey, boo, let me help you understand something. I need everybody to put the windows down. I understand that you want to look out, but we're at the gate. Please put the windows down because you're going to make the plane hot, and we want the plane to be in a nice at a nice temperature for the next passengers that are coming on. They had to check them out. Girl, close that goddamn window. The fuck you looking at? The fucking tarmac? Anyway, child. I just feel like now I might do Comfort Plus. I'll do Comfort Plus, but I'm not doing no first class. I'm not paying you all that money for what? And then, especially for a domestic first class, where you right damn near in a lot of airlines in the same space as the coach people. The only difference is instead of having three seats, you have two seats, and they might put this one little flimsy ass curtain. Girl, that's what I paid for. Good if y'all don't go sit out somewhere. I paid three or 400 extra dollars to be in the same airspace as these people. They gotta pass by me all the way into the flight, and now they got to brush up against me the whole time. How the fuck is this first class? Girl. And see, the thing about first class is Some planes have a real first class, but most of them planes, depending on how long your flight is, don't. And what happens is you don't find out until you get on the plane. It's not like before when you paying for your flight, you know exactly what kind of plane you're gonna get. You don't know shit. You get on that and you just as surprised as the flight attendants are at what plane you on. And so you be like, bitch, I just paid $400 extra for a flight that could have cost me 250. I paid 650 and I ain't got and this is first class. Bitch, if y'all don't go sit the fuck down somewhere. Do I remember smoking on the airplane? I don't know if I remember smoking on it. When I was little, we didn't take a lot of it was too many of us. It was like I had a big family. So um we didn't do a lot of traveling by plane because that just would have been astronomical. I have a huge ass family. So if we was going out of town, it was gonna be a road trip. It was not gonna be on a plane. The first time I got on a plane, I think I was like 10 or 11. Yeah. And I don't think you could smoke on a plane at that point. Child. I will pay for first class if I need to keep my stat. Child. That first class be a whole rip off. A whole rip off. Anyway, but I'm still trying to figure out how you got for that much money on an airplane. When the fuck do listen? I wish a bitch would. Matter of fact, anytime I'm on a plane and I hear the little overhead compartment open, bitch, I'm waking up immediately and looking. We on a motherfucker, bitch. What you need from up there? Bitch, listen, when you on that airplane, it's head on a swivel. Please be clear. Because you don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers got going on. Bitch, I'm not gonna get got in this motherfucker there. Listen, I'm already on one. I'm on pins and needles. It's head on a swivel. Bitch, you could do something that said, bitch, what you opening the overhead compartment for? Bitch, let me look and see what you do. And it damn sure not better not be mine. What you need? Oh, you need something from here? Girl, I'm trying to figure out how you get got. You know what, Amber? I used to fly Southwest, but that shit just got too ghetto. The whole people damn near fighting for goddamn seats in this goddamn airplane and all that shit. That shit is for the birds. I'd be like, listen, I don't have it to do. I do not have it to do with that fighting. I understand that they give you 2 bags for free, but baby, I need comfort. I need not to be bothered with all of that foolishness. I don't want to be fighting with these ghetto ass people on Southwest. So I will pay my $30 for my check bag and keep it the fuck moving. It's $30. If I ain't got $30 to pay for my check bag, then I probably should be traveling anyway. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What's going on, Xavier? Child Xavier, you just missed when I laid out the script for the next OnlyFans video or Breed It Raw video down to the Wimbledon. You missed it. You might have to redball it. But they get the jail at the park across the street from Wimbledon and inside the prayer rooms. Come on, prayer room sex. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have that many stories left, but at this point, well, let me give you my palate cleansers. Yeah, it's time for palate cleansers. I told y'all I ain't got that many. Do not have that many. There we go, right there. Ooh. And here's another one. Those are two of our palette cleansers. So, child, I thought they had shut down Breeder off for a while. All right, so it's now also time for you to go ahead and get your snacks. It's that time. Let me go ahead and get my snack together. Eat one of these hot chews. It's time for our sugar spike segment. Sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar spike, sugar, 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 sugar spike. Mm-hmm. 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 All of our stories from here on out will be sugar spikes. Hey, Quintessential. I'm just letting you know now. Child. Child. So this is happening, y'all. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Should I finish this haiku, which is so good? Or should I put it in this paper and read the story? I'm gonna finish my haiku. Hold on. Mm. Oh, it's so good, y'all. I'm eating this watermelon one, and it's sweet and sour. Girl, girl, it's so good. Mm. All right. Mm. Oh, that thing is good. Mm. Ooh, sorry, that thing was good. That thing was good to me. Ooh, child. Let me eat some of this. Now what kind is this? This looks like the double tree cookie. Now normally they give me chocolate chip. This look like oatmeal raisin, but those don't look like oatmeal. Those look like raisins. Sometimes they give you like this oatmeal chocolate one that's really, really good. Let me see what kind this is. Yeah, those are not raisins. Those are chocolate chips. Mm, yeah, this is that good one. That's the oatmeal chocolate. Mm. Oh Lord. Yeah, child, I'm traveling yet again. So so this story, listen, go ahead and get your sugar. I blame everybody, let's just blame Jason. Hashtag we blame Jason because this is out of the great state of Arizona. Hashtag we blame Jason. Mm, Jason, bruh, I love you. But as much as y'all talk about Florida, the great state of Arizona has been trying their very damnness to outdo Florida, okay? Hashtag we blame Jason. Whew. That was some good cooking. That's what he said. Anyway, so Arizona has a bill funneling its way through their legislature that will make recording police officers within 8 feet illegal. Yep, you heard that because they tired of y'all putting their police officers on Front Street with their fuck shit and their racism and their profiling. So now they are going to start passing laws that makes it illegal for you to document what's happening. Governor GOP Governor Doug Ducey signed House Bill 2319 into law on Wednesday. I'm sorry, it's not making its way through the legislature. It has passed, making it illegal for anyone to knowingly film a police officer within 8 feet under certain circumstances. The legislation prohibits people from recording officers who are performing select, quote, law enforcement activity, end quote, such as questioning a suspicious person, conducting an arrest, issuing a summons, or enforcing the law. Issuing a summons or enforcing the law, or handling an emotionally disturbed or disorderly person who is exhibiting abnormal behavior. Isn't that every case that I'm not going to say every case, but isn't that 90% of the case? What I just read to y'all is 90% of the cases that we've had over the years that has involved police murdering black people and adding to the genocide of our race. Isn't that what? Let me read this again. Hashtag we blame Jason. Let me read this for y'all again, okay? Y'all see the setup here now. Y'all see the setup. The legislation, this has been signed into law. It was signed into law on Wednesday. The legislation prohibits people from recording officers who are performing select, quote, law enforcement activities. What are these law enforcement activities? They are questioning a suspicious person, conducting an arrest, issuing a summons or enforcing the law, or handling an emotionally disturbed or disorderly person who is exhibiting abnormal behavior. What do y'all want me to do with that? What do y'all want me to do with that? What do y'all want me to do with this? So let me continue. The law states violators will be given a verbal warning to stop filming the activity. However, they could be hit with a misdemeanor if they refuse to comply with the officer's orders. Exceptions include individuals who are filming on private property they have permission to occupy, passengers in a vehicle that have been stopped, and a person who is the subject of police activity as long as they're not being handcuffed, searched, or taking a sobriety test. The bill was sponsored by Representative John Kavanaugh, a former police officer with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. The Republican lawmaker argued the law would prevent, quote, violence and misunderstandings, end quote, as well as protect officers from harm. Y'all know what they mean when they say protect from violence, prevent violence and understanding. Prevent us from showing the truth, which y'all know where I'm going with this. I don't even need to go down this road. Let me continue reading. A number of activists say the legislation not only infringes on people's rights, it may also allow cops to act with impunity. Opponents point to the video of George Floyd's 2020 police killing, which reignited a worldwide movement against police brutality. Here's what ACLU of Arizona staff attorney Kim K.M. Bell said. She said, quote, Governor Ducey has made it a crime for someone to film law enforcement if an officer is less than 8 feet from them, chilling chilling the use of the public's most effective tool against police wrongdoing in violation of our First Amendment rights. By limiting our ability to record police interactions, this law will undoubtedly make it even more difficult to hold police officers accountable for misconduct. End quote. The law will take effect in September. Now, coming to a state near you, a law that will limit you from the ability of taping police interactions with people. Y'all see the setup here. Y'all see what's going on. Please be clear. If you live in down south in a southern state, this is coming your way. Coming to a state near you. I keep trying to tell y'all this is happening. This is coming. Because think about it. Now, while police officers, because it's always officers, plural, are over here murdering this black person, they see you filming. Now they have the legal right to come over and throw you to the ground and perhaps take your life, because we know misdemeanors end up with people dying. Misdemeanors in these yet to be United States of America are reasons why people die. So I don't care. Oh, it's only a misdemeanor. Hell, traffic stops are one of the leading causes of death with black people, clearly. So that misdemeanor can be added to. So now you over here filming. So now, you know, hyped up ass police officer gonna see you over there. Stop the fucking video. And you like, bitch, fuck you. And he gonna come over there, slam you to the ground. You gonna move the wrong way, and now they gonna blow your brains out. This is happening, people. What do y'all want me to do with that? What do y'all want me to do with that? But we got people sitting around talking about, oh, I don't care about politics. Oh, I don't really feel like it's a need to vote and stuff like that. This is happening. I'm just saying. Now we can't leave it to them to go with their body cams, because we know full well they they'll quickly turn off the body cam. They'll turn that off or not even turn it on. A mess. You y'all see the setup. Coming to a state near you. Go around there and talk about you finna film them arresting somebody if you want to. Let me read this again. I just want y'all to I want y'all to take in what they said were things that you could not film. Let me read this list again. You cannot record officers when they're performing the following acts: questioning a suspicious person, conducting an arrest, issuing a summons or enforcing the law, or handling an emotionally disturbed or disorderly person who is exhibiting abnormal behavior. What do y'all want me to do with that? So While the Dems around here pussyfooting around with their thumbs up their asses, one thumb in their ass and one thumb in their mouth, and switching them out every 5 minutes. Republicans are running roughshod all over the country. This is coming to a state near you. Hmm. Hmm. I owe y'all politics of it all. Um, I it's too it's too heavy for me to do it on a silly Saturday, but I really want to bring y'all the information with regard to Brett Kavanaugh, basically saying there's no legal right to you being able to have dinner in public or at public restaurants. He said that, which is the setup for going back to Plessy versus Ferguson. If he can outwardly with his mouth say that there's no legal constitutional right to you being able to go out to eat at a restaurant, I'm gonna let that sit there. You see the setup. Time for a palate cleanser. Oh dear God. Where did I leave off? Oh, hey boy, with that sweat glistening off your body. Mm. Oh, I needed this palate cleanser. I did. Y'all about to send me to a diabetic coma with these sugar spikes. Mm-hmm. Hey boy. Mm. Mm-hmm. That's a little murder type right there. Mm-hmm. What area code is 509? The 509. What area code is that? Let me ask the Google. Where is area code 509? 509 is in Spokane, Washington. Okay. They got types like you up there in Spokane, Washington. I'm here for it. Child. I mean, I don't know if maybe that's his birth date. Maybe he's born on May 9th. I don't know. Or whatever that 509 means. I'm here for it. Anyway, child. Child. No, no, no. Quintessential. It already passed. They signed it into law on. The governor signed it into law on Wednesday. Oh, it already passed. The governor signed it into law on Wednesday. Child. Child. I might need to take a trip over there to Spokane, Washington. 509 explanation is you mean like a 9 by 5, 9 inches long, 5 inches thick, or 5 inches in girth? Okay. I posted some zaddies, some of my more seasoned men before. I'm gonna next time I'll do that for y'all. I got y'all. All right. So the next three stories involve politicians being politicians. Like, politicians being politicians. Let's start off with in the great state of Georgia with y'all good friend, y'all's boy, Herschel Walker. So, according to the Daily Beasts, his campaign aides are now saying that he's a pathological liar who one of his lies he denied being father to multiple children. Now, here's my thing. Him being a pathological liar falls lockstep and key in line with what Cheeto Man did in 2016. He lied and lied and lied his way in, and the people didn't give a shit. Let me read this story. According to the Daily Beast, there's a new report that they put out which details how the campaign went back to Herschel Walker. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the whole part. There are many reasons why Herschel Walker, who is running against Georgia's Raphael Warnock for Senate, should not be elected to a higher office. His suggestion that the jury is still out on evolution, for one. Oh, yes, he said that we don't know if evolution is real. He admitted his history. Uh, he has an admitted history of domestic violence. His answer to the question, do you support any new gun laws in the wake of the Texas shooting, was, quote, what I like to do is see it and everything and stuff, end quote. On Thursday, an additional reason arose not to vote for this young man. And that's because, according to his campaign staff, he is a pathological liar. His campaign went back, um, well, discussed with him whether there were any other children. Remember the first child leak that he allegedly had? This child and his campaign staff went back to check to see if there were any other illegitimate children, and that they had not known about or had not been previously made public. Um, he told his campaign staff no, but now we have found out that there were. The report goes on to talk about the account of him lying to his own staff about his children comes from a closely connected advisor and was verified by communications that the source turned over. Um, it goes on and on and on. I don't even need to go there. He got children littered all over the fruited plains. Mind you, he also lied and said that he had a job with the FBI. He also lied about having a non for profit that gave back to veterans. He also lied about being a quote unquote reservist in the army. All of these things that are easily verifiable. They're at the point now where his staff has to go on the website and remove things periodically from his bio on the website because he's such a liar. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all because the people on the other side don't give a shit. They're going to report him. They're going to vote for him either way. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Right, when he said he was valedictorian, and that bitch can't even put subject verb agreement together. And even worse than him is that son of his, Christian. Somebody need to do something with her. Mama is out of order. That son of his, Christian, be way out of order. Way out of order. Way out of order. But they have him neck and neck with Reverend Warnock in the Georgia primary. Not primary, in the Georgia Senate race. Y'all gonna mess around and let someone with CTE end up sitting on the floor of the Senate. Y'all gonna wind up letting somebody with CTE, who we see it, sit on the sit in the United States Senate. Right, Xavier, not Xavier, right, Jason, CTE. Listen, that Christian is trash. Like he's trash. You cannot have somebody like this creating laws in these yet to be United States of America. But it doesn't end. Let me give a palate cleanser, another palate cleanser before I get to the next set of lawmakers doing the wrong thing. Where did I leave off? Oh, there we go. I don't really care for him. I feel like he tried too hard with that beard. That beard is weird. The beard is weird for me. I don't like the beard. The beard is weird. Like it's too much. I feel like he's trying to be too pretty. I love the smile though. Love the smile. Anyway, back to our candidates doing what candidates do. Dear God. Um we then have which one I want to go to next. I'll save that one for last. In another case of your skin folk, not kinfolk, but skin folk, and in another case of a black former football player doing what CTE people who suffer from CTE do. We have Jerome Davison, who's running for United States House of Representatives. He's running for the United States Congress. Once again, I have to say hashtag we blame Jason because this is out of the great state of Arizona again. So I got this from the Phoenix New Times. Let me put his ad up for you guys so that let me take this. Hold on. Take that down. Do that. Um, take that down. I don't even know why that's there. And let's share screen so y'all can see this for yourselves. All right. Because these are campaign ads that y'all have. Come on. All right. But this is what y'all got going on.
An AR-15 for self-defense. That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds. But when this rifle is the only thing standing between your family and a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods, you just might need that semi-automatic and all 30 rounds.
Did y'all hear that? Was the
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense. That no one could possibly need all 30 rounds. But when this rifle is the only thing standing between your family and a dozen angry Democrats in Klan hoods, you just might need that semi-automatic and all 30 rounds.
So
Democrats like to say that no one needs an AR-15 for self-defense.
Did y'all hear the audio on that? I just wanted to make sure the audio came through. Was the audio good on that? So okay. What do y'all want me to do with that? Let me put my silly Saturday back up. Y'all, I come on here and I have to bring y'all stuff, and I literally be at a loss for words. Like, y'all be thinking I'll be trying to make a joke out of it, but I literally be like, what do y'all want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that? Like, you feel like this is some awful sketch comedy show that we're living in, and we're waiting for the show to end because this can't be life. Like, this can't be fucking life. This can't be life. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't even have commentary on that. I have no I have no commentary or words to give you for that. That is an actual political campaign by someone running to make laws in these yet to be United States of America. Oh no, Anton, it was not. Hey, Miss Sharon. I have no words. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that. No idea. Exactly, Tracy. They're gonna look at it like it's 1922. Oh, I don't. I'm just gonna let y'all talk. 'Cause I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. Like, I'm surprised y'all haven't seen that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So yeah. If ever there was a need for a palate cleanser, now is it. Palate cleanser, because I can't. I just can't. Here we go. Hey boy, I needed you. I needed you to come clean my palate. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If ever there was a time for a palate cleanser, it is now. Hey boy. Here's another. Mm-hmm. Need to get that bad taste out of our mouth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, cha. I told y'all this was gonna be a sugar spike moment. I warned. Don't say you were not warned. It's real spiky around here. Anyway, cha. When he in the bed waiting. Listen, Xavier, what he laid out in that bed just waiting for you to just creep in the bed. Cha, cha. Woo, cha, child. Child, he is running up in the old folks' home looking for Carolyn Bryant. Go ahead and find her, drag her out, just like they drug Emmett Till out of his people house in Mississippi. Drag her out, drag her right on out for that good nursing home. Mm-hmm. Cha. Anyway, in our last story today, which is another case of people who are running for office in these yet to be United States of America. I got this one from the Griot. Love the Griot. Kind of love the Griot. The headline says candidates for governor include men accused of using slurs, hawking fake COVID cures, and commenting on babies' genitals. Oh, yeah, you heard me right. Commenting on babies' genitals. What do you want from me? What do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me? Let me read this article. This is from thegrio.com. A leading contender for the Republican nomination for governor in the great state of Michigan was sued in the 1990s, accused of using racial slurs about Black people in the workplace and sexually harassing his employees. One of his rivals, let me say that again, one of his rivals, so that means they both in it, pleaded not guilty in federal court on Thursday to misdemeanor charges after authorities said he rallied Donald Trump's supporters to storm the U.S. Capitol during the January 6th insurrection. Another candidate is a chiropractor and self help guru who hawked supplements he falsely claimed treated COVID-19. All of these people are Republican candidates for governor in the great state of Michigan. Let me continue on. And even the contender who has garnered mainstream support had an admittedly lame hobby, acting in low budget horror pictures, one of which included a zombie biting off a man's genitals. In one of the most politically consequential states in the US, the Republican primary for governor is shaping up as a battle of whose personal baggage is the least disqualifying. In an otherwise favorable election year for Republicans, the spectacle surrounding the August 2nd contest could hobble the party's efforts to defeat Democratic incumbent Governor Gretchen Whitmer in the fall. Quote, Whitmer can attack every one of them. There are skeletons in the closet of most of the Republican candidates, said a Lansing based pollster with more than 3 decades experience surveying the state. I haven't given you the person's name that said this quote because I wanted to brace you for his name. Now, the person who looks like he's a political scientist and he does polls and gave this great quote has a name, and his name is Bernie Horn. Oh, yes, I did not misspeak. Bernie is his first name, last name is Porn, Porn. I'll continue on. The GOP campaign has been fraught from the start. Two top candidates were killed off the ballot for submitting false petition signatures, narrowing the field to five. There's little polling that suggests there's a clear frontrunner among the remaining candidates, but the Republicans insist Whitmer is still vulnerable this fall, given rising prices for gas and food and her close ties to President Joe Biden, whose approval ratings remained low. The allegations against businessman Kevin Rinke, who ran his family's suburban Detroit auto dealership empire in the 1990s, are particularly graphic. Four employees sued in 1992, alleging Rinke repeatedly made vulgar and belittling sexual remarks to both men and women, creating a hostile work environment that was intended to make them quit. In an interview with the Associated Press this week, Rinke called the allegations from two separate lawsuits, quote, blatantly false, end quote. He acknowledged making payouts to former employees, but said it was less expensive than going to trial on the accusations. Court records indicate Rinke, as well as the employees, agreed to have the cases dismissed. On one occasion, Rinke is alleged to have said that women, quote, should not be allowed to work in public because they are ignorant and stupid, end quote, while referring to a female employee with a vulgar term, a lawsuit states. Court document states that Rinke also referred to his own genitals as, quote, golden, end quote, while threatening to sexually assault a used car manager if he didn't, quote, do a good job, end quote. If the manager did a, quote, great job, end quote, the court document states, Rinke would have allowed the man to pleasure himself sexually. Much of Rinke's conduct was reported by his personal secretary, who alleged that he would inquire about her underwear, call her at home if she failed to say goodnight, and would also phone to ask, quote, which young stud, end quote, she was with while speculating about her sex life. Once, when employees were looking at pictures of newborn babies, Rinke commented on how well endowed one of the baby boys was, the lawsuit states. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Let me keep reading. Another lawsuit filed in the same year by a black employee alleged Rinke repeatedly made derogatory racist remarks directed at him during a holiday party in December 1991. At the party, the lawsuit says Rinke allegedly asked the employee where the car he drove was stolen from. When the employee responded that he did not steal, Rinke is alleged to have said, quote, "You mean you aren't like the rest?" End quote, while using a racial slur. Oh, this water is extra good. Continuing on, Rinke is accused of using the same racial slur several other times, including one instance in which he repeated a sexual stereotype about black men's anatomies while encouraging the employee to expose himself to others at the party, according to court documents and the lawyer who represented the employees. Rinke told the AP that the experience, I don't know what's happening. I forgot my phone was on. Whatever. Where am I? Rinke told the AP that the experience prepared him to run for public office. Quote, because in America, you can accuse anybody of anything. It wasn't true then. It wasn't true now. End quote. That's what Rinke said. His rivals, however, say the allegations make him unelectable. I don't see how it make him unelectable. To me, it makes him fit in with the rest of the people. I'm not going to continue on. I'll put because it goes on and on. Listen, I'm going to put this the link to this story in the chat because I got to get out of here in a little bit. But y'all see what I'm dealing with here? Well, y'all see what I'm dealing with here? What we're dealing with. This is in the great state of Michigan, but y'all got so much to say about Florida. But look, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and read that article y'all self. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to do with these people. Oh dear God. Mm, there's the article. Y'all can go because the art. I only got through like half the article. It gets so much better. What do y'all want? Listen, we gonna have to break that article down, y'all. Okay, because it's so good. We're gonna have to revisit that article. But I gotta get out of here. So we're gonna do probably on the next politics of it all. Y'all gotta remind me because I might forget. But on the next politics of it all, we gotta break that article down. We have to break down this article. We need a live where we're doing nothing but breaking down this article because it's so great. Our last two palette cleansers. While I'm pulling these last two palette cleansers up, and y'all can put some shondos in the chat because I gotta get out of here. Oh, I did him. I just wanted to see him again. There's one. Hey. And I think that's the last one right there. Yeah, that's our last one. So let's put some shondos in the chat before we get out of here. Listen, y'all, I didn't have a whole lot of time today, but I wanted to make sure I came on, did what I need to do, gave y'all a quick silly Saturday, and come on. I know I've been missing. As y'all can see, I'm always on the road. I'm always traveling. I always got stuff going on. You know, people gonna start lying and saying that I'm living out of hotels now. I mean, wouldn't that be real expensive to live out of a hotel? Child, I guess. But child, child. Anyway, what you said, Xavier? Child. Hey, Devo. But listen, I don't see how people can live out of hotels. That's expensive, right? That's real expensive. But I guess. Anyway, y'all, I got some places to be. I'm already gonna be late. Child, I already know I'm gonna be late for this next event. Anyway, yeah, but I thank y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. Hey, MVN, I love on y'all. Y'all go read the article. Let me put the link to the article again because we're gonna break this down. We at some point we're gonna break down everything going on in this article because it's a lot. It's just a lot. Okay. So your story is me laying the low and spreading wide all over America. I could be. Child. For a whole year, I feel like that's expensive. NBA. Listen, y'all sidetracking me. I gotta go. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Y'all, I'm work with me here. I'm doing the best I can. Trying to give y'all. I won't be on the road as much when I leave when I get home tomorrow night. I got like a whole week where I won't be on the road. So you'll probably get a good portion of me next week, hopefully, if I don't have too many meetings. But I'll try to give you all a good portion of me. The following week is just it's gonna be a lot. I already know. But yeah. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. Listen, about to get out of here. I love y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out.